When you are asked the question what anime character has suffered the most, people say Guts, which is not a terrible take honestly. Guts has been suffering since he was born. He literally fell out of the corpse of his dead mom. That alone is enough to traumatize anyone for the rest of their life. But unfortunately for Guts, his suffering doesn't end there. At age 9, he was already fighting in wars and unaliving grown-ass men. Then his only father figure sold him to be essayed by this freak. Then Guts killed him. Then killed the only parental figure he had in his life. Remember, all these things are happening to Guts at just 9 years old. The only time Guts ever enjoyed life was the few years he spent with the band of the Hawks. And yeah, they were all unalived by his best friend Griffith. Then this best friend proceeds to grape Guts' girl, Casca, right in front of Guts, and he could not even do anything about it. And the craziest part about all this is that this is just the beginning of Guts' suffering. This is just how all the suffering starts. I can't cover all of Guts' suffering in this video. I might make a video specially covering all of Guts' suffering, so make sure you subscribe to this channel so you don't miss it. But you get the memo, Guts has been through hell. Now, some people say Subaru has suffered the most, which is even a better take than Guts, because Subaru truly has suffered more than Guts. Subaru has died over 100 million times. Not 100, not 100,000, not 10 million, but over 100 million times. Can you even conceptualize what it takes to die 100 million times? Guts hasn't even died once, so yes, Guts' suffering is child's play compared to Subaru's suffering. Some people say Naruto has suffered the most in anime, which honestly is the most retarded take ever. Naruto's childhood was nothing crazy. He lost both parents as a kid and the village people don't talk to him, which is actually sad to the average person, but I will not even put it in top 10 saddest backstory in all of anime. Now to the main reason why you're watching this video. What anime character has suffered the most? Nobody in anime history has suffered more than Diavolo from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. What Giorno did to this man, I would not even wish it on my worst enemy. Giorno unalived Diablo with Golden Experience Requiem, aka GER. Once GER unalives an opponent, they are placed in an infinite death loop, where they will die an infinite amount of times in an infinite amount of ways for the rest of eternity. What this means is that Diablo would experience death in every imaginable way possible. No matter how weird, bizarre, or stupid the cause of the death is, Diablo would experience that death infinitely. Canonically, Diablo has lived the life of every single character you think has suffered more than Diablo and died in every possible way in their universe. Canonically, Diablo died going into this video. He died going into my voice, and honestly, it's not even a terrible way to go. Canonically, Diablo died because he did not subscribe to this channel and like this video, and that's probably the worst way to go, bro. And the worst part about all this is that Diablo does not even deserve this fate. If someone tells you Diablo died an infinite amount of times, if you haven't seen Golden Wind, you would think Diablo did something crazy like enslaving a planet or committing mass genocide. He did none of this. All Diablo wanted was for nobody to know who he was. He was a mafia boss, he sold drugs, and he doesn't want people to know who he was. That's it. I mean, yeah, sure, he killed people to cover up his trails. He tried to kill his daughter so nobody can trace him. And you know what? Now that I'm listing all his crimes, he's actually a very terrible person. But he still does not deserve to die infinitely. He's not even top 5 most evil villain in JoJo's. If the fate of dying infinitely was on someone like Dio or Kira Yoshikage, I would not even be surprised because they are evil as fuck. But even then, Dio and Kira don't deserve to die infinitely, and they are 10 times more evil than Diablo. So no matter how tough life gets for other anime characters, Diablo would always have it worse. Bro is literally dying as we speak. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video. Peace.